An historic occasion to bring most of the stakeholders in local sport around the table to discuss the issues which hampered performances at the just concluded Olympic Games in Rio. It was a veritable who's who in local sport, and while the administrators had their say, the athletes are the ones who took center stage and gave those gathered an earful.
And I'm happy to see so many different sports, elements of sports, doctors, physiotherapists, psychologists and so on, media. But I just want all the people in the room to remember that part of our vision moving forward, this government and my vision, is for the first time in a long while to be athlete-centered. So whatever are the end results of this, and we know all of us have a key part to play with that, the athletes who are here, who are not here, must be the beneficial persons at the end of the day of this process. And let us stay in the background and let them be the stars.
It was designed to set the tone for the exercise, which was billed as a roundtable review of the 2016 Rio Olympic Games, and several of the key stakeholders in sport locally gathered. But the athletes and their concerns took center stage as they didn't waste the chance to get their concerns off their chest.
Take my individual story. I am an Olympic gold medalist, and in the past 4 years building up to Rio Olympic Games, I have seen no development, no help towards athletes. You cannot tell me you want me to repeat as an Olympic gold medalist, and I haven't seen any help, any structure put in place for me to repeat. So I don't understand when you come and you say that you want to learn, lessons learned, because obviously we aren't learning anything.
And to emphasize his point, he related his recent experience leading up to the Rio Games, which almost didn't happen for him.
I had to bring my own physiotherapist, from Cuba, because if I did not bring my own physical therapist from Cuba, I would not be in this room today as a two-time Olympic medalist. And you need to understand that we have no structure, because I had injuries throughout the 2013-2014 period, and nobody offered me help. I am not all athletes going to be fortunate as me to have money to afford medical, to stay in a zone that we can compete with the rest of the world.
Also harping on the point of disrespect for the athletes and a failure to fully understand their needs was sprinter Emmanuel Calendar, who wasn't holding back.
Plenty of us in the room here are not really passionate about sport. We talk sport. We sit down, when we perform, yeah, Calendar, yeah, Keyshawn. And when after Keyshawn make one mistake down the road, you sit down and bad talk him. Then you want Keyshawn to come in your physio room and work with you. But Keyshawn doesn't get back word of what you said 2 weeks ago or further down the road. So we have created a generational curse from year to year that's been happening over and over and time again. And we don't intend to change it.
Another star athlete expressing grave concern about the lack of communication and interest in the athletes is female sprinter Simoy Hackett, who said she was almost alone in dealing with her injuries recently and wondered about how our athletes are treated by officials.
In 2006, we went to World Juniors and we got 2 gold medals, Rennie Kwa in the 400 and Rhonda Watkins. I want somebody to answer, where is Rhonda Watkins, where is Joel Romain, he's dead. Venice Frederick, Sade St. Louis, Brittany St. Louis, Kamara Duran, Zuede Hewitt, Mariba Morin, Joel Dillon, all of these young athletes who had great perspective, potential to help Trinidad and Tobago develop. Where are those athletes now? The system has failed them. Correct. And that's the honest truth. No one is coming together and say, okay, let me check up on this athlete, what are they doing?
The final session was designed to look at recommendations and the way forward given the concerns expressed, and more importantly, to learn from past mistakes to ensure that our teams do much better in Tokyo and beyond.